Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more of the remake of Final Fantasy VII. So let's hop right in. And I know I haven't made a video on this game in a while, but I've been trying, and I've just been focusing on the games that, are shorter, so I could go ahead and get those out of the way and stuff. Like, I've been just working on those so I could go ahead and get those out of the way, so I can focus on the longer games. So sorry about that. But there was this one, Robin Williams quote that I read today, and no, I will not be, I will be reading it, but just not an impression, because that just honestly feels highly disrespectful, Robin's, grave and stuff. Like, heck, I feel like a lot of impressions, depending on who you're impersonating, they can be highly disrespectful. On that person's grave or whatever.
I can see why monsters feel right at home.
And also, if you say anything weird about Tifa, that comment will instantly be deleted. I know her, which this is nothing to do with the Robin Williams quote, but if you say anything weird about Tifa, your comment will automatically be deleted regardless. I don't care. Like, I don't care what you say. If you say anything weird or sexual about Tifa, your comment will instantly be deleted. I don't care what was in the comment to begin with.
Wow, so that's what a soldier looks like in action.
This was just a warm-up.
I'll bet. Let's keep at it.
But that Robin Williams, I'm pulling up that Robin Williams quote right now. I'm pulling it up. Let me get my phone, open. Just give me a second. Hold on.
It's over.
It goes, that Robin Williams quote, it goes, I think the saddest people in life always try their hardest to make people happy.
You too.
Because they know what it's like to feel absolutely worthless and don't want anybody else to feel like that. That honestly can highly be related to, modern society. Especially with depression rates in the modern era.
Let's wrap this up.
Like that quote, it really speaks 1,000 words to me.
I got this.
Kind of like how Dragon Ball Evolution is doing better than the Snow White live-action remake.
Right.
That speaks 1,000 words to me, too.
They won't stay gone for long.
Of course not. Even so, folks will be grateful for the peace and quiet in the meantime. A win's a win,
True.
Trust me, it'll do
Like,
wonders
the
for
fact
your
that
rep.
one of the worst live-action
Let's go check in with Biggs and Wedge.
anime representations is doing better than a live-action Disney remake. And also, Dragon Ball Evolution, that ain't just a personal opinion. Everybody you talk to says that movie was garbage. And the fact that is doing better than Snow White's live-action remake, that says 1,000 words right there.
Searching for candidates.
I hear you sell swords.
Like, I mean, come on. And that's on top of all those things that Rachel Zegler has said publicly. The main actress of Snow White. The fact that she said all that crap with no second thought. Yeah, no wonder that movie failed.
Back already?
I mean, come on.
One too. Now the slums should be safe.
You guys are machines!
Good job. Meanwhile, we told everyone we could about you.
So I heard. I've got to ask, though. What did you tell them?
It's all right. All you gotta do is keep up the good work. It'll pay off soon enough, I promise.
How's the sword, by the way?
Good.
Glad to hear it. Seems like the perfect fit for you.
Yeah. We've been through a lot.
And also, I know, like, there's sequels to this game, but I do not have those. So, whenever I beat this game, do not expect me to,
After you left the
play
village,
Rebirth or that one that comes in between this
It's a
and
long
Rebirth.
story.
I've got time.
Do not
Why
expect
don't
me
you
to
tell
play
me all
those
about it while we try to
automatically
rustle up some more
after I
work for
beat
you?
this game.
That sounds great. I'll come too.
Because,
no,
you know,
What?
Run along now, you two.
Sorry,
I
maybe
don't
next
have them
time.
yet.
No fair.
Think about it for a
So
second.
don't expect
They
to
haven't seen
see
each other in years.
playthrough
You'd
for
be a
those
third wheel.
in at least a while from now.
Hey, before we get back to it, why don't you check out the weapons?
No need.
Come on, the dealer's probably heard all about you by now. Might treat you better.
I don't know about that.
You hear someone got rid of all the monsters on Scrap Boulevard? No, that was supposed to be me.
You know, there's a hole in the break room.
Honestly,
Doesn't look that strong.
I'm kind of like as much as I like the rough and
Heard there's a
rugged,
merc that'll take on
mysterious
any
kind
monster.
of main
You the
character
man?
or character or
Word
whatever,
spreads fast
regardless
around
if
here.
it's the main
What
one or
if I
not.
am?
Sorry about before.
Like
I get
that's
antsy
getting
when
kind of
business is
boring anymore because
And
of
in
how
your line of work
overplayed
needs
it's
weapons
become.
now. Why
Like,
not
sure,
try that one
I
on for
still
size?
love
Yours on the
Levi from
house.
Attack on Titan,
Badass like you rocking
and
my
I
weapons is
love
good
Kakashi from
advertising.
Naruto.
Think about it.
but
Fine.
that trope is becoming
Or
way
if you
too
want to take a look
overplayed
at something
now.
else.
Just a look.
But also, I do not see the appeal of, Mob Psycho.
Don't be a stranger.
Like, it's just way too
Since you've got yourself a
comedy-based.
new weapon,
Like-
let's see if we can't put it
Like,
to
I have
good use.
nothing
Come on,
too major against
let's
the
go chat
comedy
up Weimer.
genre. It's just that there's a
Who?
lot of stinkers out there.
the guy who tracks all the requests that come to
And
the
also,
watch. You never
Mob
know.
Psycho
Could
focuses
toss some work your
way
way.
too heavily on the comedy,
Where's he at?
and none of it, from
Oh,
what I've seen,
he
is
should be back
funny.
at the office
I
by
mean,
now.
come on. That mentor guy, he's obviously just using Mob for his powers and to, you know, get into his
Searching for
pants
candidates.
or something like that.
Hey there, Tifa.
And
You
then,
need a helping hand?
Actually,
another
I
series
wanted
that
to
I cannot
introduce
stand
you
is
to an
My
old
Dress
friend of
Darling.
mine.
I
This is Cloud.
cannot
He's a
stand
merc.
that series. There are
Ah,
two characters
you
in
don't
there
say.
that are
Well, we're
jailbait
always on the lookout
characters.
for experienced
One, I
fighters to help
believe, is
us
a
deal with the
college
bigger
student.
critters.
Yeah, she looks
I'll take
younger
on
than her
anything.
sister.
For the right price, that is.
And then her sister,
Experienced
she's the
and
other
cunning, huh?
jailbait
If it's a
character.
challenge you want, I might have a few good ones.
Yeah, she's like
clients can
younger
fill
than
you
the
in on the
main two
details.
characters.
Prove
Yet she
yourself
looks
with
older
these
than her
jobs,
sister.
and I'll see if I can't find you some
She's
more.
young.
Thanks.
That sister is the youngest out of the
Candidate
cast,
detected.
and yet she
Performing physical
literally looks
analysis.
older than all of them.
Sizable weapon.
That
Excellent
has to be some kind of
cardiovascular health
jailbait
and
character.
impressive lung capacity. Perfectly
And then
balanced
Marin,
muscle and
oh
bone
my
structure.
god, she is so
An optimal
annoying.
candidate.
She
My name is
is
Chadley.
so annoying.
I'm an intern for
She
Shinra's research
just
and
spouts off
development
this
division.
random
I hope you'll be
brain rot
interested in helping me
teenage
with my
slang.
research.
That
Please
just gets
accept this as a
annoying
down
after like
payment.
10 seconds.
I would like you to set that assessed materia in your equipment and use it to
And then she
gather
does it in
intelligence
the
battle.
most annoying ways.
This data will help
And
you to
also,
develop new types of materia.
She
I'm not
kinda
interested in working for
exploits the
Shinra.
main
You
character.
should know that I
Like,
work
she sees
actively
that
to
he's not
undermine Shinra's
comfortable with a
efforts.
lot of things that she
I'm
has
sure
him
you of all
do.
people can
And then
appreciate
she
the
tries to
tremendous power of materia,
coerce him
as well
into
as how
doing
might
it
be wielded
anyway.
against your corporate
That's
enemies.
exploitation.
And if you later decide that I am not worthy of your trust, you can do what you do best.
And the wild part
I
is,
will hold you to that.
both the main
Excellent.
character
Then we shall
and
work
Marin
together so
are
long as
both
you deem
supposed
fit.
to be
Once
16.
you've completed your task,
And
please
yet,
return and
they
report to
constantly
me.
put both of them in really sexual positions. Which is a massive, like,
Please set the
it
orb
is
of assessed
something that
materia to your
really
equipment
turns off
and use it to
any
gather
series
battle
for
intel.
me. You know what, I'm not going to focus on the quest. Wait, am I forced to do it?
You're gonna have to talk to your clients if you want all the details.
Aw, man. Looks like I am gonna have to do it. I did not want to do that. But looks like I'm gonna be forced to anyways.
You're our go-to monster slayer. Heard you cleaned up
But like, I
Scrap
cannot
Boulevard.
stand My Dress
Nice
Darling
job,
or
bud.
Mob Psycho. There's just too much stuff that I hate in both series. That honestly, I'm surprised either series got popular to begin with. Honestly. Like, I'm surprised that either of them got as big as what they did.
Don't hold back.
Judging by the content featured in both.
That's that.
It just, you know, it just, like, really is messed up for a lot of it. Like, or it's just so massively boring that I cannot even, that I don't even want to waste my time on it. Even with my, you know,
Just like that, okay?
with my completionist gamer brain, I don't want to waste my time on that, you know? I already spent
Won't be
enough
tough.
time, watching My Dress Darling, and I regretted every second of it. I felt like I needed to grab a sleep after watching all that.
No surprises there.
I mean, come on. They literally had a 16-year-old girl being Marin
Don't
do
hold
a
back.
very provocative thing that I will not bring up on this channel, out of pure sake of, you know, keeping my channel up. And it has to do with the upper part of her body.
Just like that, okay?
I gotcha.
And the thing is, they almost did that same kind of crap every single episode. And it was disgusting every single time. Like I am seriously wondering who came up with that garbage and who thought it was a good idea to make, like this character 16, if not younger.
I got
Heck,
your
the
number.
oldest character looks to be the youngest out of all of them.
Enough. You're good at this. That should be enough intel for
Told
the
you
kid.
so.
Like that. Like, if that doesn't say, oh, this is a show made for predators, then what would? I only watched it because I just didn't want it to be sitting on my page on Crunchyroll.
Cloud,
I just didn't
you were
want to
the
be.
first to
I
gather
just
the
didn't
data
want
I
it to be
requested.
sitting on my page on
Here is the rest of
Crunchyroll
your payment.
or whatever,
I have developed new
on
material.
top of my
Would you
completionist
like to
brain.
see it?
And trust me, I felt like blowing my brains out every second of it.
I plan to develop
For
more
how
material in the
boring,
future.
how stupid,
Together,
how
we can harness enough
predatory
power to
all
take
of it
down Shinra.
was.
I'll keep preparing more battle intel
I
reports,
could not
which I
stand
hope
a
you will
single
assist me in
second of
completing.
that series. Heck, one of the first lines ever
went well.
spoken in the
Could be you
series
found your calling.
is pretty sexist.
Was alright, I guess.
Think of
And
each
also, you
job
can
as an
also
opportunity,
interpret it as
not to make money,
homophobic
but to
too.
build connections.
You can also interpret
It's not
that
what you know,
that
but who.
way too.
You remembered.
Had a patient
It
teacher.
literally says, "Oh, boys can't play with dolls."
Maybe not so
Ever
patient
heard of
next
action
time.
figures?
Oh boy.
Ever heard of statues?
Oh, Barrett should have
Ever
finished
heard of,
collecting his
you
share
know,
of the money
Toys
by
to
now.
Life games?
So what do you want to do? Head back to the bar?
I mean, come on, there's so much stuff that involve that kind
So
of
they
stuff
blew up a
that
reactor so
boys
they
are
could
heavily
save the
involved
planet?
with.
My
And that was
husband
one of
decided
the,
to go to the cinema.
if that was like literally one of the first, if not the first lines spoken in the series. If that doesn't scream, oh, this is like,
Something's
how did
wrong.
they, you know,
Let's check it
think
out.
that series was ever any good?
I hope he's okay.
When will you learn?
Stay away from me! Hold it! Settle down now. Get off me, assholes! I didn't do shit! Shut
Ooh,
punk.
kinky.
Or what, huh? Screw you!
Even more
What's
kinky.
going on?
Man, why you gotta do me
Somebody
like
went and
that?
stole some
Just
blasting data
messing
from a
with you.
Shinra warehouse. So public security started asking questions, and you know how Johnny gets.
It's because of the reactor bombing, I bet. That could be wrong, but something tells me they're not gonna settle for just roughing him up this time.
We've got to save him, Cloud.
Is he Avalanche?
Why is there
No.
so much kinky stuff
doesn't
in this
really know
one
what we
scene?
do.
I mean, come
But he
on.
has his
Screw
suspicions,
you, putting
and
all that stuff that you would
he's a
typically
talker.
find with bondage-related
Actually,
things.
You know what?
Um,
Maybe I should go alone.
and
I'm coming.
roughening him up.
Are you sure?
It's the least I can do. Lead on.
I can't be the only one who sees that. I
Thanks.
cannot be the only one who sees
Come
that.
He could go to jail.
I mean, come on, blindfolding him, tying him up, him saying "screw you," and them saying, that one guy saying they'll roughen him up. I can't be the only one who sees that here.
What the hell, man? You trying to break my arm?
Wait, hold on.
Dragging me through the street like this is ow, cruel and unusual punishment.
The noises he's making is not helping this out in any way. I'm swapping out the fire materia for the ice materia. Then I'm switching out Tifa's chakra material for ice materia and fire materia.
Come on. Let's get a closer look.
Is there any way to treat a model citizen of Midgar?
Model citizens don't steal blasting agent. So why don't you tell me why your ID popped when we were going over the warehouse logs?
Huh? You got it all wrong. I've never gone anywhere near a shit or a warehouse. My ID.
Your ID was never lost. Never got you in kind of shit right to the light in the first place. But don't you worry. We'll take all the time we need to help you get your story straight.
I swear. All he had to do was keep his mouth shut.
Yep.
Anyway, you distract the officers and I'll...
Well, you're not
figure
wrong
something
there.
out.
He could have easily kept his mouth shut. Heck, I do it all the
Let him
time.
go.
You know, just
Who
not
are
on video
you?
because that would be kind of
Cavalry?
pointless considering I'm a YouTuber. That would just make
Is that who I think it is?
my videos boring.
Oh, hell
You
yeah!
know, even more
You guys
boring
really
than what
came
they
to
already
save me.
are.
Ow,
Hey! What the hell you think you're doing?
Here we go.
Come on. I gotta get something here. You know what, I'm using Punisher mode because that honestly, you know, helps me out a lot. Especially with damage dealing.
Going in. Let's get this over with.
And I'm switching over to base
Get
mode
ready.
with walking around and movement.
So, is it over? Yo, anybody
Grab
there?
Johnny so we can
If
get
you're
out.
there, then help me.
I shouldn't even help this
What now?
scumbag.
He's a talker.
Huh? Whoa, whoa!
No!
You're not gonna. Hold up! Wait! Don't do it, man!
You want to live? Then get the hell out of town.
You got it, boss. You ain't never gonna see my face again. I swear.
Are you sure about this? It's
Yeah,
a
with
big
those
risk.
3 little whiskers on the bottom of
I
his
know,
chin.
but
I don't want to see his face
it's
either.
fine.
And them?
No more. Cloud. You're scaring me.
Isn't that just his normal face?
We need to go before they wake up.
Isn't that just his normal face at that point? So, what difference does she see?
I'm worried about Johnny.
I'm more worried about us. We gotta go, right?
Right.
What?
It's just... You've really changed.
How?
I suppose it's... Yeah, your eyes. They used to be less...
It's the Mako. Soldier, remember?
I remember. So, what do you want to do now?
They
Head
never
back to
really
the bar, or do you want
explained
to
why
tackle
his
another
eyes
job or two?
changed. If it was Mako poisoning or whatever they want to call it. They never really explained why it only affected his eyes, from what I've seen in the game. Wow, I've already put 20 minutes into this game.
Come on.
I'm assuming I gotta go some... Wait, I can interact with this? Really? I gotta go the other way around? Is that table? That seems really stupid.
Don't rush it and drop your tools. Take your time now.
Come on,
okay?
I can't go that way either. Why did they have to set up tables there?
Suppose I could start looking for a part-time gig.
Shops on Culvert Street, stock goods you won't find.
Hey.
Well, at least I can actually find my way around here better.
You ever take
Take your eyes off it.
damn trainees?
Take your time now.
We won't be getting any more.
Oh, 7th Heaven's gonna be open tonight, yeah?
You know what? There's a
And
couple
here we
characters
are.
that I want
You
to
must be
really
tired.
use in this game
Same as
later
you,
on.
I guess.
If they're
Could use a
actually
little
in
something
this
to take
game
the
and
edge
not
off,
and
right?
not saved off for any
How
DLC.
about a refreshing
know?
cocktail made by yours truly that you can sit back and
I think
savor?
their names are Kate
Tifa.
Sith or something.
Yeah, I'm feeling it a
If you
bit
played
too.
the original
Hey, do you think you'll
Like, I
stick
wonder how
around a
they'll
little
look.
longer?
in this game.
Maybe. Work for a minute, build up some savings.
I see. In that case, want to head back out and look for more gigs?
Well, I don't want to do any more fighting right now.
We're back.
Did you have fun?
Lots of fun.
Hey, need y'all downstairs.
Right now? Then the plan is...
Marlene, wanna go wait for Jesse out front?
Okay.
Looks like we're officially on for tomorrow night then. Gotta go over the details with the others.
Before you do, about my pay.
You'll get your money. So sit down and shut up until we're finished. Double time, Tifa.
I'm really sorry, but it shouldn't take much longer. In the meantime... grab a seat. What'll it be?
Not in the mood.
Not really in the mood right now.
But if you were, then maybe... Well, most people would say something sweet right about now.
I'm sure they would.
Knowing a lot of
But you're a
people
more discerning
and how they
customer,
would,
aren't you?
you know,
In which
how
case...
they would obviously react around Tifa. Yeah, they would probably say something a lot more than something sweet.
Our house special.
You
The
know,
Cosmo
they would say
Canyon.
something definitely not so sweet. They would probably say something that would have them ending up in prison.
I gotta go.
knowing how look at how many freaks there are in this world. I know there's a lot of people that would, say something that would have them end up in prison if Tifa, if Tifa was standing right in front of them. I know that for a fact.
You see the news? The reactor bombing was the work of the eco-extremist group Avalanche. Public enemy number 1. Gets your heart racing, doesn't it? They don't know our faces, so we're in the clear for now. But we'll want to capitalize on this momentum. Speaking of which, you coming on the next one?
For the right price.
Oh, you can bet I'll be pushing hard for a raise. Tifa will be joining us too, but I don't know. Even a blind man can see her heart's not in it. She was never on board with the bombings, so if it comes down to do or die, if I've got to put my life in someone else's hands, then I'd rather that someone was a professional, like you.
Yeah, I just want to continue the game right now.
Could still kill some time.
Come on, I just want to continue the game already. I just want to continue the game. Come on. I don't want to kill some time. I'm gonna embarrass myself so heavily here. Yeah, I know I'm embarrassing myself. At least that was my closest throw. Hey, I caught a bullseye. I think that was the first bullseye I ever got on this. So I think if I get 2 more bullseyes. Hey. Oh man. Hey, if I get 1 more bullseye, then I win. Hey, I didn't embarrass myself. I didn't embarrass myself. Yay!
Maybe just chill a bit.
You know what? I'm gonna pick and see how long I've been recording for. I've already been recording long enough. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. I got through at least a little bit of the game so far. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.